Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? My name is Killing Spree 37.
And I am Silencer.
And this is the Team Kill Podcast, episode 42. Happy belated 4th of July, everyone. It is belated because we were supposed to drop on the 4th of July, but we didn't. Oh, no, we were supposed to drop today. Today, technically, we're recording on the 5th. Ready to drop on the 6th. So, happy belated. Silencer, how was your weekend?
It was full of excitement and a little bit of death involved.
Yeah, well, with you, that's not surprising,
And every day I feel like I'm chasing death, and sometimes, it just laughs at me.
And don't chase
like,
back.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like, I'll catch you soon. Just keep running. So, the interesting thing is, we all pitched in about $1,000 worth of fireworks, okay?
A true patriot.
I don't know about that, but listen.
Headshot.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this like this. Have you ever noticed that Hispanic people love celebrating 4th of July and white people love celebrating Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, because, we as Hispanics, Mexicans, would love to have independence, right?
Or a green card.
For a green card. And they wish to have food with actual seasoning in it. So,
Headshot.
Some burrito.
Yeah, a little taco here and there, huh? Juanita.
So the thing was, Juanita, if you're listening, hook it up. So we, it was cool. We fucking planned it out. We were excited. And nice. Okay. So, and then we were like, okay, fuck it. Let's go, set everything up. So we stayed, we ate. And then I have a friend he's my brother's friend. And he was in the military. Okay.
Right.
So he pulls up and he's like, hey, what do you want me to back up the car? And I was like, oh, this fucking guy brought some fucking food. Hell yeah. So I told him, yeah, park it over there and just back it up over here. We'll get the food out. Now, we're all helping out, setting shit up, and this guy parks, and I tell him to pop the trunk, hey, like Fast and the Furious when he tells them pop the hood?
Yeah, pop the hood, yeah.
And I tell him pop the trunk. And then he looked around. So I was like, yo, this motherfucker has some drugs or some shit or what?
Yeah.
He pops it open, and there was some briefcases in there, and I was a little confused, like, are we working or what the fuck? He brought his office luggage.
Right.
So he pops it open, and then I'm like, what the fuck is in this big ass case? Because it was the length of basically the whole trunk from end to end, right? It was a tight fit. And I was like, all right. So I was like, what the fuck is this? So he told me to pull it out, and then he pulled out the little bags, and I saw ammo in there. I was like, oh, okay.
Texans.
So I was curious now, what the fuck that was in that big ass briefcase. So, we got it out loud, we put it on the table. And then, so I was like, hey, I'm going to open it. So I was like, all right. I pop it open, and voila, there was this fucking automatic pump shotgun, military grade.
Wow. Yeah, that's the photo you sent me, right?
Yeah, that was the one I showed you.
This fucking guy sent me a photo of like the real life Eva 8.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, yo, this shit is, and the thing is like, it's big, like fucking long. It looks like a fucking AK, but a little bit longer.
Right.
And it has some little nice weight to it. So he had 3 magazines, and he bought like 100 shell. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is nice. So he brought some other little guns too, little toys, and that's about it. So now we have, in your mind, imagine when you have the $1,000 worth of fucking fireworks, and then this. So in my mind, I was like, okay, so we need to spread it out so it won't be all, crazy, because the neighbors, we don't do this kind of ruckus all the time every week when we come.
Right.
So maybe we should like take it easy, unless they want to start to fucking hate us. And we live in that little part is basically white people, so you don't know who's racist or not. Because last time me and my brother saw like motorcycles, you know those Harley Davidsons
Right.
with fucking Trump flags with shirtless and shit.
Yeah, that's the like the national fucking racist bike, bro, is the fucking Harley.
And I was like, oh damn, we got some aerial brothers up in here.
Yeah.
And I was like, all
Fucking
right,
Sons of
so
Anarchy.
we need to fucking calm down a little bit. So
Right.
we didn't. We just fucking
I
we
love how you
ate
casually
and
just slip in that you did it.
we ate and we got some fucking fajitas and chicken and all this fucking good shit.
All right.
And I think the total of people were there was well, my family first were there, and then as soon as we pulled out the guns and shit, they were like, all right, we're out. So they
We're
left.
done.
And
Smart.
it was just me and about I think it was other five plus my brothers. And I have
Right.
three brothers. So we started setting everything up, and then it was like around what, six, seven. So I was like, all right, cool. So we made a little area to put all the fireworks, and we have a little gas tank to put on the lawnmower and the little ATVs. So I was like, hey, you know what? Might be a good idea if we if we just put a little bit of gas on top of all the fireworks. Maybe it'll fucking help it.
You fucking Texan pyro. Okay.
So I was like, all right, cool, let's try that. And then I told the other guy, and he was like, I don't know about that. And I was like, stop being a bitch, come on. Not like you were gonna be close to it because we made a big ass rope, and we were gonna light the rope like a
Right.
couple feet away, and then just run back, and then it'll give us enough time to run back. So we did that. We wrapped the rope around all the. It was like maybe we didn't use all the fireworks for this one. It was maybe like 4 feet across of pure fireworks that we turned like into a little circle.
Right.
So then we wrapped it around with that rope, and I put some gas on top of them. And then I was like, all right, let's fucking start the night. So we back up and then fucking light it up. And man, let me tell you, when that thing fucking blew up and made a big dent on the fucking floor, and it just went boom.
Damn.
And it echoed through the fucking trees and everything. I was like, damn, this is
Oh
way too
yeah.
loud. And there was a big ass horse on the fucking on neighbors, and it started going crazy. And I was like, damn, that motherfucker's gonna jump out. So we were
Okay.
like, damn, all right, well maybe we should, take it to the lake. So we have a fucking lake in the fucking what is it called? Like a kayak.
Yeah.
So there was only two people that can fit in there, and then I was like, fuck it. So inside we had a little glass container where you put plants, and one of my brother's friend, he studied some fucking bullshit with like a chemist bullshit type of thing.
Yeah. Like
So I
Breaking
told him, hey,
Bad.
what if
Okay.
so I was like, hey, what if we put a bunch of things and a little bit of gas in it and put it on the bottom of the water? Will it work? And he was like, well, I mean, it'll take some time until the oxygen reach it, but that oxygen is gonna create more of a pocket and then fucking condense it and blow it up faster.
Hmm.
And it gave me an idea. You know what? Okay. So we stuck in they're little I don't know if you've seen those little rolls. They're
Yeah.
like fucking big ass little rolls. Okay, so we pop those in there, and then we pop some like a little fat one in there too that blows up. And so the glass is like a little jar with a little beak out,
Right.
and then we grab the little another type of rope, and we grabbed it around the beak. We put some a little bit more gas in it so it can get wet and like nice and humid
Flammable.
with gas. Yeah. So we went out there with me and some guy, and we put some fucking vests on because I didn't think this was gonna happen. Okay, so we went, and then I was like, all right, let's fucking throw one at least in the water, see what happens. We throw it in there, makes a little stupid little pass. I was like, all right, that's fucking gay.
Right.
So now it's time to pull out the jar, and then so as soon as I put the jar, I don't know if you've seen whenever you put something underwater, it takes some time to fill up.
Yeah.
All right, so we did that, and then as soon as I dropped it down, I had a big ass stick where I grabbed it from the beak, so the water can be a little bit harder to enter, and I could push it down further down.
Yeah.
So I did that for I don't know, I don't even know maybe like 2 feet down. And I told his asshole to fucking light it with the gas in. So when that thing hit the water, I thought the water as soon as it hit the flame, it stopped. You know, like when you throw a fire at or a match in the water,
Yeah.
it
Like
completely goes out.
it'll usually stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, cool, it didn't do it, but I put gas in the fucking string, so I guess it concentrated inside, and then it went all the way through. And then all I heard was this fucking boom, and then it flipped the fucking kayak around. It flipped it, and then I was like, fuck, and that shit landed on top of me. I thought I was gonna die.
Damn.
So I was like, fucking, this asshole ran and left me there.
You got all fucking
And
scared.
yeah, he was all scared, and I was like, fuck. So a good thing I had the vest. That's why I put it on, because I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. So I pushed the shit out, and then I fucking swam back, and then the fucking boat got a big ass dent on it, the
I
little kayak.
bet. I bet.
And then
Oh
at that time I
shit.
was like, damn, I need to fucking chill out because I got scared.
Yeah. Wow,
I
you
could
were
have died.
shooting guns, American guns, fireworks, fucking doing some fucking redneck shit where they you know how they throw dynamite to fish?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but you know what? I was the fish.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
So
Oh
after that,
shit.
we just said fuck it, let's just fucking shoot the guns and that's it. And then we started shooting, and then we put the rest of the fireworks, started making a shitload of fucking noise, and this one gun shell from that fucking shotgun, it's I don't know how to explain. It's extremely. Have you ever heard a 18-wheeler tire pop?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that, but like on the side of your ear.
Oh wow.
That shit was fucking crazy. Even though we had fucking, he told me to wear headphones, but I didn't think it was gonna be that loud.
No,
So
this was
I was
fucking
like, fuck.
his
And I
volume went
heard,
from 50 to 100.
and I kept going, fucking hearing all this buzz, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be buzzing now. My ear's gonna be ringing. So
Right.
then I see some headlight pop in the front, and I was like, what the fuck? And these two neighbors come in. I don't know where they come from, and they ran, but then they stopped when they saw us with all the guns and shit. They're
As
like,
they
hey, is
should.
everybody all right? And we heard a lot of fucking popping, and it just didn't stop. And I was like, yeah, we're just fucking, shooting some shit. I was like, oh, okay. Sounds like fucking war is going on around here.
Mind your
So that
fucking
was,
business, bitch.
so, so that was our cue to stop. But we had like a bunch of shit left over, so we threw some more gas in it and put them all in a pile and let that shit burn up, and it fucking lit the sky all good.
Oh yeah.
It made all fucking kinds of noise. And you know what? The thing is, I was gonna bring my drone,
Oh, that would have
but
been epic.
yeah, I was gonna get up there. But last time I went, I fucking flew it in a tree.
Yeah, you were telling me
And
that it fucked
the
up like
propeller
that.
fucked up. And I
Yeah.
forgot to bring the other little wing, but man, that shit was crazy. I wish I could have got that.
No, yeah,
Other
that
than
was good.
that, yeah, that was my, my little death encounter.
Yeah, no, it sounded fun. It's wait, listen, more sounds more better than my weekend, technically. Before we even get off to what I did my weekend, Silencer, he's becoming, a little older. He's celebrating his his birthday here and tomorrow. Actually, when you guys hear this, it'll be the
Oh yeah,
6th,
yeah.
so 7th.
True, true.
So wish Silencer a happy birthday, guys. Just whisper it, moan it, just in the microphone. Just talk
Little
back.
harlots.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shoot your shot via the DM on Twitter. So my weekend, you're not the only person that has a birthday, okay? I also had a birthday, July 3rd.
A nice
And
calm one.
yeah, I had a nice small birthday. It might have been the less complicated birthday, but more fruitful, if I could say so. I usually try to plan out a bunch of shit for my birthday, a fucking trip, a bunch of activities. I did like a birthday stream last time, and it didn't
Yeah.
really go so well. This time I sat back, I woke up to gifts, balloons. My girlfriend had to work. Then she had came home. We ate, we relaxed, we drank
Oh,
some Crown Apple, had some cranberry juice, played Cards of Humanity, which I thought was like the worst, funniest game on earth, bro. One of the jokes
I
was
played that
like,
games once.
I played it once, but we played by our rules. So we would draw the
Okay.
black card first, and then with our 10 white cards, we would choose the funniest thing to like a joke, right? So one of
Yeah.
them was it's like, why do I hurt all over, right? And then my girlfriend put some random thing, right? It's like masturbating or something. And then I
What
put
the fuck?
my because of my boyfriend, he's really a nice guy once you get to know him though. So little things like that. I got a water bottle, I got some candy, some balloons, a bunch of messages on Facebook and stuff. Nobody came over, which is cool and like it's not cool, but
Symbolic.
yeah, it's like cool. I'm used to like I don't know. I'm used to like how you guys did it for your 4th of July. I'm usually like used to like family being around, and ever since I moved away and moved into my own space, like I haven't celebrated a birthday with anybody but my family.
Yeah.
So other than that, I 4th of July came. I bought a few fireworks, nothing too crazy. I didn't spend 1,000. I spent like about $60. A bunch of
Okay.
fountains, nice little fountains that I ended up getting. I also got, let's see, what else did I get? A couple smoke bombs, a couple cherry like blossoms or whatever. Um, which I tried to use them in a bunch of content. So I to test out a firework, I lit one on my patio on the top of on the outside of my house. Right,
Yeah.
we're on the roof, so it's really crazy.
You're
Um,
the last tenant up there?
Yeah, the last person up here. I mean, we got a few people around us, but I mean, they grill and they have stuff that they're not supposed to. So I figured they wouldn't chip about me lighting a firework, right? So one of
Most
them was
definitely.
it was like a dog one where you like light the butt and it like poops out this little thing.
Yeah.
And there was another one that had like penguins and balloons and shit. But I was like, I wonder what these ones do. I don't know what these ones do. I think they spin around on the floor and change colors, right?
Okay.
It had like 6 stages to the fireworks, bro. It kept spinning on the ground, throwing shit, sparks flying everywhere, getting all over the patio, the window, fucking up the paint on the outside. It was hilarious, bro.
What the
It
fuck?
was crazy. It was crazy. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I finished up this series that I was doing for YouTube video, right? The Ultimate Creative Fighter. There was a winner. I was like, you know what? It'd be funny if I could light a firework and just fucking put the firework on there. Have a firework in the video,
The
celebrate the 4th of
Yeah.
July, celebrate this guy winning. And fuck, dude, I almost set my apartment on fire. The house was so smoky. It was smoky for like 2 hours. I was choking, dying, smoke alarm going crazy.
Fuck that.
Um, then eventually we just got into like some of the fountains that we got. We didn't get nothing illegal because we ended up going to Vegas, right? Instead of going to Wyoming for a road trip. So I kind of
Yeah.
forgot. I forgot to save money for it. So I ended up just chilling at the house. Other than that, I'm focusing on my content, getting a little bit better. I got like this little randomized wheel for myself for my birthday that should be here tomorrow or Wednesday, the latest, probably. And I'm going to use that to do a bunch of challenges on a bunch of games and seeing, like, just trying to better content. You know what I'm saying? I've been reading my book a lot, and my book says just try different ways to like make your
YouTube book?
content. Yeah, the little YouTube book just has things that like you should really focus on, like trying to do different things in your content so it turns out a lot better. Maybe grabs a few viewers that aren't really privy to you, and maybe they stay around a little bit longer. Let me
Okay.
tell you. So I do all that, and let me tell you, anybody here, and in gaming we have this term called he's one shot, right?
Yeah.
And it's usually like you shoot the guy, yeah, he's dead, or boom, he's not dead, he was more than one shot. And that's what kind of success is really. Success isn't one shot. Sometimes you have to put the whole clip, 2 clips, any ammo and ammunition that you have to put it into what you're trying to achieve. And that's what I feel like with YouTube. A lot of people go into being like a YouTuber thinking it's like one and done, really easy. And for some, it might be true. But for others, success is not one shot. Empty the fucking clip in that bitch, stab it if you have to, melee it if you have to. But make sure you put everything that you have into trying to reach any goals that you have as trying to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Other than that, I'm just excited, bro. Ready to get back into exercising, lose all this birthday weight, this 4th of July fucking weight. And maybe tell
What did you eat?
So my lady made some turkey burgers. We had some chips and then some corn that I fucking found a recipe on Grill Mates and fucking decided to do that. Nothing too fancy, Even that was like last minute because she got off of work early. I thought she was gonna get off at work at like 9, and she got off at like 8. Because they were slow as fuck, and I'm like, yep. And let me tell you, 2020 I thought was like the year of the fireworks. I was wrong. 2021, the skies could not be more polluted, smoky. The fireworks were so fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
Literally, like every other fucking block, bro, had like their own fireworks show. And it even became like a pissing contest to see who had the best fireworks. So that was pretty cool. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that shit was wild. You could see all the fucking fogginess when I was driving down the highway. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, you
It
know
got
what,
that
too?
bad.
It even rained. It rained the day after. So, like, super hard, windy as fuck. We weren't expecting rain. But, yeah, it rained hard as fuck. And I told my lady, I was like, see, babe, that was because of all the fucking fireworks.
That's wild.
Yeah. So, I really just enjoyed it. And, just thank anybody for the birthday wishes. Anybody that bought some stuff from the shop. Anybody that sat there and was just, kind and supporting us. Thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure, Silencer will get a few birthday wishes. I'll pass along the messages. But in advance, he should thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll talk about your birthday and what you do. Well, you know how you fucking find ways to kill yourself on your birthday this upcoming week. But you know what? Speaking of birthdays, you know when there's birthdays, there's life, right?
Yeah.
There's also death. It's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
This full silencer looks like every police sketch of an Hispanic suspect.
Headshot.
Rape, attempted
Headshot.
murder, stealing,
Headshot.
Everything.
everything.
This fool looks like he owns stocks in Bosley.
Headshot.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Okay. All right. I'm not taking no financial advice from you, buddy. All right. Silencer bought legal fireworks instead of the illegal ones because he was told they're not allowed, which is funny because he's illegal.
Headshot.
I mean, if they're not allowed, are you allowed?
Headshot.
Isn't that right? This fool looks like like a truck stop glory hole servicer by night.
Headshot.
Whoa. Servicer by night. That's full. Game over. Fucking guy. Listen, that shit was funny. The Bosley shit, let me tell you. Because I've been buying stocks, right? But I'm never buying stocks for that shit.
Might get a little hope.
Nah, no way. I'm not gonna fucking support the guys that fucking want to take my money. Hey, would you like for hymns? Huh? You want to stop being bald, buddy? No, I don't, bitch. Finish the job.
Join us. We'll give
Fucking
you
guy.
hair.
Listen, we got a nice episode for you guys. We did a lot of talking about the previous weekend, but you know what you guys are here for? Gaming news, And this happened, this first topic originally happened, while me and Silencer were busy enjoying our 4th of July weekend, okay? But some of you guys, you didn't have plans, weren't invited to the cookout, didn't have fireworks, legal or illegal. Maybe sometimes you guys got PTSD from the loud booms. But let me tell you something. You decided, you know what? I'm going to stay home, be antisocial, no plans. I'm going to sit there and play Apex. And then you load up, you boot up, you're laughing. I'm about to clap some cheeks. Just to realize it was hacked. Ladies and gentlemen, a group of hackers began hacking Apex Legends following frustrations at the current hacking and server problem players are facing in the original Titanfall. Silencer, did you even try to attempt to play Apex this past weekend?
No, I did not. I was not close by a console, but I did read about it after you told me.
Right. So it's hit or miss, okay? So apparently a group that's called TF Remnant Fleet's Red Shield is apparently being blamed for the attack that they did not commit, right? And basically this group is continuously saying that they're not the ones that put this hack. They have no clue, right? So
Yeah.
originally you try to go to arenas, blocked, locked, unable to access. You try to go to trios, duos, unable to access. Ranked, no shot, right? Then, there's practice mode, the firing range. And it says new mode, save Titanfall. Click here if you want to know more about it, right? And that's already, once you boot up, you get this little message, important message, right? That's similar to the ones that we have for the clan, right? The party, whatever, the club. And it says yes or no. Do you want to go to the Titanfall thing? Yes or no? So I clicked yes. It didn't take me there. But a lot of people were not even clicking yes or no because they said that it was being hacked, right? A lot of people didn't know at all what was the situation. So basically, they shut down the servers. You weren't able to play. For almost the entire 4th of July, they were unable to play. People were pissed, turning on Apex. People were going to Warzone. They were going to Valorant. They were going to PUBG. Anywhere else but Apex. So it kind of stained their reputation for the game. So first, your thoughts on this whole hacker ordeal.
It's I see why they do it, but to be honest with you, it's fucking useless. It's ridiculous.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they're trying to bring back a game that Titanfall, I mean just Respawn in general, said that they weren't gonna fucking support anymore. So why the fuck are they still tripping about it?
A lot of people can't let go of games that they're good at. For example, I know a guy right now that might be ranked top 100 in Call of Duty Ghost, right? Or whatever, He maybe bought the new Call of Duty game, wasn't the best. He goes back because that's where he feels like he's known and continues to play. Now, a lot of people, especially this game, the Titanfall series, I haven't even visited, right? I think you recently visited Titanfall 2, right?
Yeah, I purchased it.
And you're playing it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on, and that's overall on the game. There's hackers, there's server issues, there's a lot of stuff. So to bring attention to it, they decided to take the game that Respawn and EA are focusing on 100% damn near, which is Apex, right? Two things. It got the job done to bring attention and awareness. It brought the wrong attention and awareness because everybody completely shitted on the fucking game, shitted on the hacker. I don't think it even made a dent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here tweeting save Titanfall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they did that. It put a lot of players' personal information and accounts at risk. We still don't know the full ramifications of what's going to happen with all the info that these assholes got. We just know that right now they're looking at the Remnant Fleet people. That's the biggest original Titanfall 1 community. And they're saying it's them. They're not saying it's them. And Respawn and them are currently active in finding out who did this and trying to punish them. Now, do you think this stops players from even returning to the game?
I don't know. At some point, I feel like it's going to get annoying if the game keeps crashing or just the hackers stopping it.
Right.
But in general, if it's just something, because I mean, the the game has been suffering from fucking server issues for a while, and that was on Respawn side, and they still continue to play. Now, with this being a hack, like from hackers, and announcing that they're hacking the game, I mean, I don't know. I think the community is just gonna fucking know it's not Respawn's fault, but they're just gonna be like, okay, well, hurry the fuck up, Respawn, do something about it because I want to play. But I don't think it'll get to the point where they just leave the game.
Yeah. Well,
I
and
don't think
then
so.
like, can you imagine all the money they may have lost?
Yeah,
I think the message heard. You know, because I doubt anybody. Imagine like it's the 3rd of July. Me and you are experiencing birthdays. Every day is a birthday.
yeah.
A lot of people could have gotten a PlayStation 4, could have got Apex money, could have got a new a PS5. They could have went out there and potentially put a huge dent in whatever they were making that day. They're not going to report any of those numbers to us, right? But I'm assuming, at least for me, we've experienced hackers in the game, right?
Yeah.
I haven't experienced something like this since Christmas Day when it was the PS4 or PS3 servers when the fucking people hacked the PlayStation and they wouldn't let us play on Christmas Day.
I don't remember about that.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
So a bunch of hackers to bring back the Christmas feel where people weren't able to be distracted with electronics and video games and stuff. They hacked PlayStation Network and locked it so you for the entire day could not play PlayStation online.
That's fucking booty.
And that's when like GTA and all that shit was like really in its prime at the time. So I haven't really experienced a hack up until that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe if this continues to happen, right, it's going to put a dent on them being the quote unquote best battle royale
Oh yeah.
game that they are currently being labeled as,
Trying to hold it. Yep.
Yeah. So, because imagine Warzone. Oh wait. So imagine Warzone did that, right?
Hmm.
Now, would you celebrate them hacking Warzone and telling them, get rid of hackers, focus on the anti-cheat shit, and we'll give you back your fucking servers or whatever?
Would I celebrate?
Yeah. Would you think that that'd be like a way to actually focus on like them hacking the shit so they wouldn't be able to, like I said, make money or other shit like that, where they would actually get an important message, I'm not saying Titanfall 1's not an important message, but for me, I don't play the fucking game. But for an
I don't know. It
anti-cheat
might.
system would be like, hey, we fucking hacked your shit because we need you to have an anti-cheat system. This is unacceptable. Fix your fucking shit. You've been hacked.
Yeah, I mean, I can see them trying to get the developers' attention like that. But I don't know. The thing is, I mean, they already. I think I read somewhere that the developers for Apex already have no comments, but they fixed the. Well, I mean, you saw they fixed the shit and released that there was no leak with consumer reports or data.
Right.
So, I mean, by them staying quiet, I feel like. I mean, since day one, being a game developer, you know them, right? Your game is gonna. It's about to happen where you have fucking hackers, right? So they know. Are they doing something about it? Probably not, because that's bringing them more money.
Yeah.
So it's a back to the wall type of situation.
No, I agree. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I hope that we don't go through this again, like during like a major holiday, because I could see this happening Christmas again. You know what I'm saying? I'm even surprised that they could do that shit to a game and a company like EA or Respawn. So
Well,
hopefully they get it fixed. But I want to see what happens after they find the people and see just like overall. Like I got the message, I got the Titanfall thing. I just don't think that the game is that important. You know what I'm saying? If it was Apex, yeah, Apex is a bigger game than Titanfall will ever be.
yeah,
Or Warzone, like I said, if they would have did that to Warzone for the anti-cheat thing, it's a gooder message, that you want to
yeah.
bring across. So hopefully, we'll see what happens. But any last thoughts on the topic?
I don't think it's gonna get to the point where the fucking if the developers do something about it, it's because they're probably losing money, but they're not gonna do it because these guys are fucking
Right.
getting all in their ass. That's
Nah,
the only
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It's the issue with that is just it's going to make everybody look bad, you know?
Yeah.
It makes the people that hacked it bad. It makes the fucking people that um the developers bad because you let them take over your game. You know, they fucked you. They got you good, okay?
Non-developers.
Yeah, just the developers. So we'll leave that topic there, but I definitely will keep you updated on what happens from here on out and if there's any news related to this whatsoever. But I'll keep you guys informed. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, you have people screaming save Titanfall," but you also had people this weekend saying save the kids," and not in the positive way that you think. Okay. This past weekend, Faze Clan actually banned Jarvis, Nikayan, and Tico over cryptocurrency scam rumors for their Save the Kids crypto. Have you heard about
Oh, I
this?
didn't hear about this. No, I didn't.
Let me tell you something. Crypto is very volatile, right? You can lose whatever you put in quick,
Real quick, yeah.
fast, So always put in a certain amount. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Okay. This is not financial advice. Okay. Nonetheless, here we go. So if you thought, Jarvis, he was recently the guy that was trending on YouTube, right? For the right reason. He knocked out the TikToker guy, right? Put the pause
Yeah.
on him. But he was also putting the pause on somebody's wallet and their crypto wallet. So the report says influencers with millions of followers like, Faze Clan,
Yeah.
they have a June 5 announcement of Save the Children, which was a new cryptocurrency. Okay.
Okay.
According to the new tokens website, which has since been taken offline, the crypto venture had a mission to build a better world for kids and promised to donate a small portion of the proceeds to charity, right? Now, Faze Clan, a successful esports organization with influencer incubator, technically, has suspended
Okay.
4 members involved with the cryptocurrency, with some online accusing the coin of being a scam. Okay?
All right.
Here's where we start talking about the numbers. The currency price hit a high of nearly half a penny before plummeting 60% in value throughout June. So that sounds bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, they kept promoting it after that.
The face.
Phase was
Okay.
promoting it for a little bit, right? Technically, they pretty much enabled the people from doing this. Okay. And the way that you see them publicly come out and saying they had nothing to do with it, they had something to do with it. Okay. You're not
Yeah.
just going to ban people for no reason. Okay. Now, the influencers who once posted a promotional video for the coins have now deleted all their Twitter posts about it. Fraser K, a popular member of the Faze Clan who had promoted this coin on his 880,000 Twitter followers, tweeted that he had no ill intent of promoting any crypto altcoins, okay?
Mm-hmm.
5 days later, Faze, they went up on there, they tweeted that they were all removed from the esports, okay? We don't know now, as of now, if this is true. This is all allegedly, these are all rumors, right?
Okay.
They're saying they had no involvement with the members' activity whatsoever, and they condemned them for their recent behavior. Now, what are your thoughts on this?
I think they were being sneaky bastards, trying to basically, like every um crypto guy is just trying to get
Yeah.
rich off a quick scheme.
Pump and dump.
Yeah. So I
Hmm.
definitely. So were these were they banned for life or is this like temporary shit?
I think it's all pending. First and foremost, I think if you're banned from Phase, you're done.
Okay.
So I think they did it with Tifu. They banned Tifu. once you're banned from that org, I believe that they're
You're
not
fucked.
going to double back with you, right?
So you're just done completely.
I think that you're completely done. And it also fucking stains your reputation from going to any esports org whatsoever, you know? And I don't know Jarvis that well of a content creator, but you know, FaZe is like very esports heavy. They're one of the best, you know?
Yeah.
It's a high mountain to fall from, okay? I don't know. They did a pump and dump, is what it sounds like, allegedly. Okay, it sounds like
Oh, I
they
believe it.
told people, "Hey, invest in this fucking crypto coin." They might have had a majority stock in it. They fucking pumped it to where it exceeded its value so fucking high. Then they fucking dumped it. They sold everything, and people that fucking were all in it, that put their life savings, like dumbasses, that didn't fucking sit there and listen to, or like just any common knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They put all their eggs in one basket. You know,
Yeah.
they fucking sat there. They got scammed out of their fucking money and lost big time. Some information might have gotten back to FaZe. Maybe there, you know, some legal stuff before anybody else heard about it, before we even heard about it too. And they're just cutting loose ends, so they're not attached to it. You
I
know,
mean, everybody's gonna get what they fucking deserve.
hopefully, you know, because we've seen this with the stocks. You know, AMC. We've seen it with
GameStop.
GameStop. Them
Yeah.
selling shorts and shit earlier this year. So these guys doing it, it's like really, like you guys are already making a fucking ton of money, and it's
But the greed, bro, the greed.
it's the greed. It's for the
Yeah.
kids. A portion was going to be for the kids, which was nice, right? A portion. It wasn't
But how do you
100%
know
for
it
the
was just
kids.
fucking, yeah, how do you know it was just all fucking words to get people to do it?
Yeah. No, you know what? I think it's just that people don't focus. They focus on the name more than they focus on the business of things, right? So, for example,
Yeah.
the Black Lives Matter, I think it was like the president or something, somebody high up there, right?
Hmm.
She resigned after she was called out
Oh,
for having like a fucking couple $1 million homes and having all this money. And she said that it was from other ventures, but she's nobody technically, right?
yeah.
There's a thing where you don't put any effort into the org. You know, you might trust these, you know, these influencers. You might just trust them a little too much with your money, and you got burned. Okay, you might get paid
Yep.
back if they find out that it's a scam, but at the same time, it's like really like you should have been more careful. You know?
And that's the problem. I mean, the greedy people, they have no control. Once it fucking gets in their head, they become very, how do you say it, sloppy.
Right.
And that's, I mean, it's fucked up.
Yeah, like I got into Dogecoin. I got into it like at the tail end, put a couple money in, did not get what I was promised, pulled out, right?
Yeah.
That was like a meme. I focused into Bitcoin. I focused it a little bit more into Ethereum. Those are two coins that I feel like they're solid, right? But then you see other coins pop up like the Shiba Inu, fucking the dog coin meme, you know, the alternate coin.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like people were starting to put money into that shit. It hit high, and it felt like a pump and dump. And people started losing money. There's a whole group right now talking about they need money for rent, and if somebody could send them any type of money, they'd be grateful. You know?
Yeah, they fucking up.
Yeah.
People put
So
their whole, I know a couple people that put their fucking life savings in that shit and then lost it all.
no.
Stupid.
Yeah, you can't do
Imagine
that.
if people were, imagine if people were this committed into invested in themselves.
Yeah.
That'd be a better world, but no.
No,
The
it would be
greed is
better.
what fucks it up.
Yeah, it fucked it up. And you know what? It might not have been all three of them knew about it. It could be all three of them that knew about it. As of right now, there's no update besides the fact they got kicked out of Faze Clan, and you know Jarvis is back online crying again. So you know, eventually we'll get some info, and then I'll keep you guys updated with more stuff. But
Yeah.
overall, just be careful with your money. Look into crypto stuff. never spend more than what you can have. And if you ever make money, take your initial investment out and then play with house money. Simple as that.
Monopoly money.
Yep, just play with Monopoly money, buddy. So we'll move on. Some more sad news. If you didn't think that stealing money from kids was sad, let me tell you, you were wrong, mistaken.
Yeah.
There are worse things than taking money from little kids, okay? And
What
that
is it?
is multiple sources suggest that Grand Theft Auto 6 is currently aiming for a release in 2024 or 2025.
I mean, can you blame him?
No and yes. I see the money, right? Me
That's the only thing
personally.
that's keeping him there.
Me personally, I go and I look at GTA, the shops, right? I look at all the cool stuff, a flying bike, $1 million. Okay, how much is that? Oh, $60. Okay. Oh, there's a tank that fucking flew and killed you. How much is that? Oh, $100. Oh, this fucking new club, this new mansion, this new fucking super racer car, these new weapons, ammo, modifications, etc. Oh, it's like $50 to $100. They're making money off of DLC, microtransactions. I believe they're trying to milk it as much as possible, not only just for the money, but I think that they're waiting until the next gen consoles meet the demand. That way they can sell GTA 5 to the most people ever,
What do you mean
What?
to sell it to the most people ever?
So let's say right now, currently in rotation, there are about 9 million PlayStation 5s, right?
Okay.
That's higher than what they had for the PlayStation 4, right? At launch, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why release something to potentially have 9 million sales when you can release it when people have 20 million PlayStation 5s?
Okay, yeah.
So that's
They're
what
just
I feel like
gonna
they're doing.
they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot if they release it right now.
Yeah, I think they're focusing on like Bully. There's little trademarks being filed for Bully. We might get a Bully 2 in the meantime.
Yeah.
Some more GTA 5 content, but I mean 2025, it's a little pushing it. We might get it earlier depending on the numbers, but yeah, I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
Sad day. And then this news and then fucking the whole news of decapitating the fucking online for
Yeah,
PS3.
for PS3 and Xbox 360.
What a month for Grand Theft Auto fans.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, it's like Red Dead 2 was good, right? It was okay. The online wasn't like the best, I never played online that much. I played the beta and it wasn't that great,
There was like so
So
much hype for that game and then just died out real quick.
people still love it. I don't like it, And I think now it's like on PlayStation Now, so I might get
Yeah.
into fucking playing online just a little bit just to see how it feels and what actually happened. But I know GTA 5 online, it gets old and it becomes fun random times, During the quarantine, it was actually pretty fun with the Alien Wars.
Well, I mean, during quarantine, that was your life.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's all it was.
You go to work in the game.
Right. So do you feel that this is concrete these 2 years, 2024 or 2025?
I don't know. I mean, if I'm gonna say yeah, because I feel like the next gen GTA, they're probably gonna focus a ton of development on it.
Yeah,
Because we both know how much fucking GTA, there's all the shit that goes in there and all the shit that they're gonna let people do and all the new features. They can't release another game that's basically just a copy of fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 with no new features or no
right,
new like things. So yeah, they're gonna have to be creative as hell on what new shit to release or new features, new key components, the
right.
gameplay.
I'm more interested in them pulling from the real life because we have so much things now, bro. We have Uber, we have DoorDash, We got
Yeah.
fucking like Tinder. Like just, we have so
They're
much,
definitely
bro.
going to they're definitely going to add fucking the pandemic on there, I'll bet you anything.
Oh, that'd be funny,
Somehow.
bro. That'd be funny. The fucking pandemic. And you know what? That far out, it'd be funny, bro. It'd be funnier, like to people. Like right now, we're kind of still going through it. But I
Yeah.
mean, in fucking 4 to 5 years, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, that's fucking funny as fuck. I remember the mask.
For real.
Yeah. So, I'm a little hurt by that. That's coming off the fucking God of War shit. I was expecting next gen just to fucking overall consume this year, to be like 100% more games this year. And even though we got some new titles, it's like, fuck, you really just want like GTA,
It's wild, yeah.
Yeah, because as an adult, I never got to experience a GTA release to buy like the special edition with all the cool fancy shit, right, bro? I had to buy my first copy like 2 years after it was out, you know? And it was still like $50. Like even now it's still 50, $45
Yeah, that shit is still fucking. Well, would you Grand Theft Auto now is like what, $15, 14.99?
online, but I think at the store it might be a little costly.
Nah, because I went to I think it was Walmart or Target and I saw it on the box and that's what it said. It was like 14.99 or some shit.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
That shit, yeah, all fucking games that are I believe that aged. I mean, they're ranking a shitload of money, but
It's more DLC and shit than sales.
yeah, than the actual game.
Yeah. No, I can't wait for it. I cannot wait for teasers. Like I said, hopefully that leaves it up for Bully 2 because Bully 2 could make that, from 2021 to 2024, especially with
Yeah,
online and shit and streaming. It could definitely make the time fly by, bro.
for real.
Yeah. So we'll leave it off at there. The last topic, guys, and then we'll head out of here. This one's a little funny. I want to see what your take on it is because you're small business technically. I know as a person, when I try to look for games, nothing pisses me off more than seeing a bunch of indie games, right? I type in, let's say, fucking God of War. You have fucking War God 2, The Return of War God. Just dumb shit, right? Dumb little indie games, right?
Yeah,
I personally feel like they overtake the store. But a
the
lot
indie
of the
games.
publishers, no, I don't play any of them. I scroll by
No,
them
but
real
I'm
fast.
saying you think that the indie games take over the store?
When you're looking for specifics, yeah. Like if you're
Okay.
looking for everything, they do pop up. So that's how I feel. But multiple publishers feel different. So a lot of them spoke out on social media and they're talking about Sony's lack of communication, sale restrictions, and the struggle of indie games to get noticed on its platforms. How do you feel about that?
So basically, they're not showing up.
Is what they claim. And I'm telling you
Okay.
right now that I see them.
Well, I think, um, I mean, I feel like maybe they're in rotation,
Right.
and whenever the developer looks at it, it's not there because there has to be some kind of system that PlayStation puts in adaptation to let all the indie games rotate so people can see them. Unless they are basically running an advertisement for a placement.
Right.
Now that is different. As a small business owner, the competition gets pretty wild because you're competing with a shitload of other small businesses that want to get seen. So, like for example, for Google, if you try to advertise something, it's gonna be hard for you to get up there without rising up your click rate. And guess what? It gets expensive, so you pull out and your shit's not on there.
Right. Um.
So
Yeah. Keep on.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing you can do to fix it. It's just I think the algorithm has something to do with how PlayStation shows them and advertisement cost.
Well, like I said, they do show up. Right. Right here. Perfect
The ones that
example.
are, but the ones that are complaining about it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm a firm believer of the algorithm. Right. I understand the algorithm. I don't like it, but I do understand why it's in place. So it's it's really just they pop up, but they want them to be like featured and more of a precise placed to where they were. Now, they used to have a file, right? When you used to go on PlayStation and it'd be like recent games, free games, and then it said indie games, right? It had its own little indie section. But on the
Yeah.
PS5, that no longer pops up. But right now, if you go to PS5 games, the first one that comes up is Tribes of Midgard, right? That seems like
Okay.
an indie game to me. That seems like a 100% indie game. It's the first one that pops up. The second one is Farming Simulator. After that is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, another indie game, and then Back for Blood, and then it goes into Far Cry 6, Hot Wheels, fucking Battlefield. I just think that they need to go back, they need to revert and go back to where it was just indie games labeled. But for the most part, I mean, listen, if your games, I worked at Walmart and I worked at a Sam's Club. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know how many times they sent like their own market research people to come and look at the product and they'll come up to you and be like, hey, do you know why this product's not selling? Yeah, because it's ass. Nobody wants it. You
It's pretty
can
simple.
you can check the dates, you can rotate it, you could put a sign for it, you could fucking drop the price. Listen, I've done all that for these companies, right? At their request, not at my own discretion.
Okay.
And like for example, the palm juice, okay? The palm juice was for sale at $8 from its original $10, right?
Mm-hmm.
None of it sold. As a matter of fact, it would expire before it would sell. So we had to throw it away. The guy would come, flip all the things, look at all the boxes, look at the dates, and he would ask you, why is this not selling? Can you tell me why this is not selling? Are you guys not putting it out? Why is it not selling? Because the product is ass. Nobody
Yeah.
likes it. Nobody likes the price. It's not a good product. And that's why it's not out there anymore. It used to be on the front shelf. Now it's in the back fucking corner where nobody can see it.
Hmm.
The same concept needs to be applied to these games. If your shit's not selling, it doesn't look appeasing, appetizing for certain people, it's going to have a hard time, okay? Not everybody's
Okay.
going to have the Among Us, you know, type of
Yeah.
success. They're not going to have the fucking Fallout type of success where it's a small studio, a small gaming developer that's going to have huge success. You know what I'm saying? Nine times out of 10, the game's ass. That's just me. But like I told you right now, I found one. I found indie games already. I found them. I take a look at them, but they're not for me.
It's weird. Okay, so I was reading a little tweet from Ian Gardner.
Right.
I guess he's a fucking developer in this situation, and he's like, "Oh, but don't worry. There's a way to guarantee you get a feature. All you need to do is spend a very reasonable minimum of $25,000 to get featuring. Oh, and 30% of your earnings. Hmm. What does that tell you?
It's kind of monopoly, but I mean, you know how much you could probably make with that?
Yeah, but here we go back to what I said earlier. Spending to play. Regardless if you have a shitty ass game, and we both know there's a lot of shitty games.
Right.
There's a lot of shitty games that get on the front. I've bought games that are shitty that are in the front list getting featured, and I'm like, oh, this game must be nice to the fucking front. Fucking buying this piece of shit.
Right.
So this whole platform is based the exact same way as how advertisement works. You want to get on top of Google, you better bring and open up your wallet, and we'll get you there. Of course, it's gonna get you by being on top. It's gonna get you a lot of back business, and your investment is gonna be dope. The same thing with this one. It's just a marketing fucking advertising game.
Right. Well, and then a lot of them too are actually saying that they're not trying to provide promotion, and that's another issue. They're calling it Platform X, but they're saying it doesn't have Game Pass. So it's 100% these are shots at PlayStation.
That's Sony, yeah.
That's Sony. So Listen, sometimes you got to spend money to make money, you know? And I mean, even them saying, hey, we'll take fucking 30% of the profit. Yeah, but it's 30%. It is 30%. It is Sony. This isn't fucking dick face fucking
Playing,
company.
yeah, you're playing with the big ass fucking
You're playing with the big
that can put you
boys.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could put you on. You know what I'm saying? A perfect example: hip hop, a concert. When have you ever went to a concert where people that opened up for the fucking person were known? Especially me. When it was like French Montana, there was like 3 people that opened up for him. Do you think they showed up for free? No, they
Hell no.
paid. They paid. They paid. They got to fucking be on stage, promote their fucking music. Nah, people gravitated towards them as an artist and bought some of their merch and songs and became a part of their fan base. And that was up to the product, right?
Everything is about fucking spending. Because even think about it as you know what those trade show events are, right?
Yeah,
As a business, you have to pay and reserve your spot.
yeah.
So everything's fucking promoted, and I mean, you can't run a business or run a product without spending money. These guys just, I don't know, I think all these indie games are frustrated because they don't have probably the budget or spend as a big game developer, and they get frustrated because of that because they feel like they're lost, and that's the only way to get the game out. But I don't know, that's how it is. There's no way to fix this.
Yeah. And you know what, too? Like, it even said that it can go up as high as 200,000 for a
Yeah, see?
spot, you know? But I
Crazy.
mean, if you're fucking, come on now, bro. If you're fucking developing 2K, if you're developing fucking WWE, the UFCs, the next fucking Battle Royale, first
You've
person shooter
seen
games.
you've seen Call of Duty and Apex on the front page. Do you think these motherfuckers care 200,000? No, they don't. That's just chump change for them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how much money are they gonna get reinvested when it's on the front cover and people download it because the cover looked nice
Yeah.
and got curious?
And sometimes, too, like, I mean, this is why you got to pay some YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to
Yeah,
what Mr. B says. A commercial for the Super Bowl is millions upon millions of dollars. Okay? Let
yeah,
me, who has a fan base of fucking 20 million, give me 100,000. Give me a tenth of what you're trying to give these TV people, these Super Bowl people, and I will be able to garner fucking attention for your game rather than you blowing all that money for a 30-second spot on fucking,
for
on the
one
Super
day, yeah.
Bowl. Nah, for a 30-second commercial. One
Yeah,
one
but you
one one run.
one run for 30, yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. I just think that these guys need to focus on, like I said, alternative promoting,
Yeah,
which could be, like I said, reach out to streamers. Reach out to these fucking gamers to play. Hey, you know what? I found a fucking cool game for free. Guys, come watch it. You know what I'm saying? Even pay them under the table. You know?
yeah.
People would do
There's
that
a
shit.
lot of
I'll pay me
ways.
under the table. I'd fucking right now, listeners, developers. You pay me any type of amount of money, I'm playing the fucking game. Okay, and I'm making a fucking career out of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? There's
that's
different
the boss.
ways. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to pay 25,000. With 25,000, you could advertise to fucking anybody, anyone in the world.
Anybody you fucking want, yeah.
Anybody. Like now with YouTube, like I'm starting to see why people are getting money and getting sponsored videos because they find creative ways to fucking do that. I don't drink Pepsi, right? But when I see somebody do Pepsi and Mentos, I'm gonna want a Pepsi and Mentos.
Yeah,
So it happens like that. I just think they need to find more creative ways to fucking, like I said, market their shit, advertise their shit. Or like I said, in development, they need to set aside a budget to fucking do this shit. Because
yeah,
when you realize that, hey, this is Sony, this is Apple, this is Microsoft, you got to come to play. You can't just sit there and bitch about the price because that's like the guy said, you're gonna burn a bridge, and when you burn a bridge, your game was going from it might have had potential to Sony be like, oh, okay, that's how you fucking feel. Shadow ban.
Yeah, and you're fucked.
Then you're fucked. So that's my thoughts on it. Do you have any other thoughts you want to add to it?
No, just, that's it.
Nah, that's all I
That's
have.
it. I mean, there's nothing else to say.
No, there really isn't. I wish them the best. I know how hard it is when you're playing with the big boys, but listen, the game, you know how many times people tell me, "Hey, your video's ass." The game might be trash. The game might be trash. Quit paying extra money for this fucking flashy, fucking thumbnail, cover art, logo that really doesn't define what the game is, and focus on either development more, coming up with a better game, or even just focus in creative ways for you to advertise your shit. Nothing more, nothing less. I wish these guys the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out there, but you just remember, you're there, you're competing. You gotta, put some skin in the game. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, buddy.
That's it. We're done with the podcast, guys. It was a little longer than normal, but we're here. We're back. Like I said, yesterday, everybody was celebrating. I doubt you guys wanted to hear us on 4th of July anyways, unless you're a real patriots. You're patriotic. We'll listen to two Mexicans on the Independence Day. Independence Day. Silencer, do you have any last words?
If you're going to have fun in your birthday or another event, make sure you do it safely so you won't run into death. From personal experience.
Yeah, from personal experience. Okay. And remember, guys, what goes boom must go bang. And with that being said, guys, my name is Killing Spree 37.
I am Silencer.
We're out!
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chon chon.
The champion of the world, Killing Spree 37!